Police Commander Silas Kiogora confirmed the incident and stated that police are actively pursuing the suspect who remains at large.
Tukakuja tukapata mtoto wenyewe amekufa. Alitungwa tu kisu moja, si mbili hata tatu, moja hapa, kwa sababu alikuwa amelala hivi. Kama umeona mtoto wenyewe imekushinda, waachana naye na uende. Wacha mtoto wenyewe aende kwao.
Ni mzuri kuongea ama uende mwenzako umuulize, kwa sababu hii kitendo sio suluhisho ya nini, kwa sababu kama mtu amekufa hivi, tunaona kama sisi waasasi tumeona hasara kubwa sana,
na tungeomba serikali wafanye kila mpango yoyote ili huyo msichana apatikane na haki itendeke.
Now, a lobby group dubbed Women of Faith Movement on Saturday conducted prayers on the streets of Nairobi to rally for peace and unity in the country. The participants said it was a call for action following the past events such as Gen Z protests that have resulted in a lot of bloodshed in the country. Take a look.
On Saturday morning, the Women of Faith movement took to the streets of Nairobi, conducting prayers in various destinations as a call for peace and unity in the country.
We've seen our children dying in the city. We've seen our children being killed in this house in Parliament when there was, the Gen Z demonstrations. And we have seen so much happening in our nation that is quite scary. So we organized ourselves as mothers, as wives, as fathers, as sons, all of us to come together and call upon the name of Jesus over the city.
The peace caravan, inspired under the theme "Pray for the City Where You Dwell," aims to spread a message of hope following the destruction that has been witnessed in the country during recent demonstrations.
This is a cry out to our government. This is a cry out to other parents. Let us not sleep until we see our children free of drugs and free of the oppression of the enemy.
The youth were also challenged to refrain from being used by politicians in acts of crime and vandalism.
It is such a time and a season that our mothers here are looking on us, we that are children, to arise and to take the baton to the next level.
That's why we are calling our fellow youth, even amidst a demonstration, we can kneel down and cry to God, the God of the Bible, yes, and He will hear us.
They also pledged to continue the prayer processions monthly in preparation for the 2027 general elections.
In 2007, we saw the worst bloodshed in the country, and we can clearly see that in 2027, the direction that the enemy wants to take this country. So we want to pray between now and 2027.
For Lunchtime News, I'm Christine Matunda.
And Deputy Inspector General of Police Eliud Lagat has assured Mandera County residents that the overall security situation in the area remains stable, with no significant incidents reported in recent weeks. Lagat, who visited the region to assess the security situation in the county and meet all senior security officials, assured that individuals disrupting peace will be pursued and brought to justice.
It's not about the community. It's not about the clan. We have some few elements with criminals within the society, and those are the people we are looking for to make. We will arrest them, take them to court, so that the issues that disturbing us, either on terrorism or interclan, will be sorted once and for all.
Now, other matters, a group of women drawn from the 23 arid and semi-arid counties are urging the government to address challenges facing the marginalized communities in the wake of climate change and rapid technological advancement. The women's group highlighted displacement linked to mega projects and historical injustices that they should be addressed. They were speaking during the commemoration of the World Indigenous Day in Nanyuki, Laikipia County, in a forum organized by the Samburu Women Trust under the Indigenous Women Council that brought together over 300 grassroots leaders.
We need fast-tracking implementation resolutions of historical land injustice. provided around issues on compensations of victims of human rights conflicts, displacement and harm caused by extractive and mega infrastructure projects.
Tunaomba kwamba serikali itilie mkazo ili kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba imeweza kuregulate na kuhakikisha kwamba imemaliza mambo ya mila potofu, na pia ile indigenous knowledge yetu iweze kuwekwa katika curriculum. Kama lugha watoto waweze kufunzwa pia, kwa sababu hatutaki kupoteza tamaduni zetu.
Now, leading scientists and agricultural experts are challenging African countries to adopt African traditional crops and vegetables as cornerstones for food security, nutrition and environmental security across the continent. During a workshop that brought together scientists and agricultural experts from 5 African countries at the Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, indigenous crops were lauded for addressing malnutrition and sustainable agricultural development. Crops like yams and sweet potatoes were termed as natural resilient to adverse climate.
To improve the growing of this plant and to help our people to use this project to security of food security.
Many of the people in Africa and also in Kenya were now getting used to eating these exotic foods, fast foods. We observed there was this upsurge of lifestyle diseases.
There's no way we can have sustainability without resilient crops. They don't require so much rain, they don't require a lot of pesticides. They are traditional crops.
Now, members of the Nubian community living in Kisii County are protesting over marginalization and neglect by both the county and national governments, citing poor infrastructure, lack of job opportunities and exclusion from key public services. Led by human rights activist Hawa Ali Kusu, they took to the streets in protest at the alleged exclusion from public services and job opportunities.
Siku hizi we are going back to school na tunasoma. Why is it that our right is being taken away from us? This is our constitutional right and we are not even begging. My colleague said we are begging. We are not begging. We are demanding for our right to be respected and given to our county governor. He has failed us terribly. Yes. Ametuangusha. Kama vijana wa hii county ametuangusha. We recently have a youth week going at Kisii Stadium. No single Nubian was involved in it.
Wale wa viongozi wako ndani, tafadhalini, kwa sababu sasa nyinyi ndio kusema, lakini ikifika wakati ya kura sisi ndio tutakuwa kusema. Tunawaomba sasa, tunawaomba lakini mtarudi kutuomba vile mlituomba, lakini tafadhali tunaomba kwa roho mkunjufu mtutengenezee hii barabara na mtuwekee light, kwa sababu tunataka tuwe kama wakaaji wa sehemu zingine.
Now that story takes us to our short commercial break. Don't go too far. Still so much more coming your way.
From the listed housing developments, select your preferred location and apply for a housing unit to begin your journey towards home ownership. Prices start from 640,000 Kenya shillings. Visit Boma Yangu at www.bomayangu.go.ke. Brought to you by Affordable Housing Board. Makao Bora, Jukumu Letu.
Meet the experts who empower you with competent skills at craft, certificate, and diploma level. Sensei Institute of Technology. My skills, my future.
tunashinda game. Tukilemewa itakuwa draw. Lakini tunakupiga morogo. Roho safi tu, tunaipiga. Roho safi. Tutaingia mpaka semis.
Tumebambika sana hivi kama fans wa ball. Na tunashukuru rais juu hiyo shughuli.
Tulichukua hatua sasa. Tuko mbele. Tukijitahidi hivyo bila shaka tutakuwa kule Waarabuni pia tutafika.
Pangu mwenyewe naona vijana wa nyumbani wanacheza poa na we are hoping for the best.
Introducing Duracoat Aqua Technician, Kenya's first tintable waterproofing paint.
Abdurrahman Sa. Punch is clear, gives away the corner.
Back your favorite team as they battle for glory in the Total Energies CAF African Nations Championship 2024, right here on home soil.
Hesabu kwa ajili ya kusherekea fasili na asili ya soka barani Afrika, ligi za ndani na magwiji wasiotambulika.
Mangeni Alvin anaichanja ndani uzuri, David!
Michuano ya CAF ya mataifa ya Afrika 2024 ni njia ya kuzindua kupanua mtandao wa wachezaji ulimwenguni. Timu itakayoshinda itazawadiwa dola za Marekani milioni 3.5 pamoja na kujivunia kulinyanyua kombe hilo. Pata manufaa zaidi kutoka kwa CHAN 2024 mubashara na kipute cha kipekee kwenye runinga ya KBC Channel 1, mwenzio wa dhati michezoni.
Now, welcome back. You're watching KBC Lunchtime News. And now we go straight ahead to a lobby group in Murang'a County has urged youth to engage in agribusiness as a self-sustenance path and enhance food security in the country. Speaking during a youth training on agribusiness, a group dubbed Friends of Rutos said embracing entrepreneurship is a way to tackle unemployment. They further urged fellow young people to give dialogue a chance and allow President William Ruto to act on the grievances raised during the protests.
Kila mtu aende apate biashara, lakini biashara ile nzuri iko hapa ni ya mikono, na ndio hii sasa siku ya leo tulikuja hapa kusoma, ndio at least kila mtu aweze kwenda kwao nyumbani. Na kuna mfano mzuri tunapeangwa na mheshimiwa wetu Maina, anatuambianga within 3 years lazima mtu angalau ukuwe na miti 2, 3 ama 10, na within 3 years utakuwa na mazao makuu.
Sababu Nairobi hakuna nurseries. Ni sisi kama wayuzi wenye tuko hapa, tujipange, tupande, tuweke hizi nurseries za miti, tuuzie gava. Hakuna mahali mwingine tutapata pesa.
Ile avocado ingenunuliwa 150 to 200, unakuta kijana anapeana na 25, kwa sababu sisi nikienda kijana hana njia nyingine ya kupata mapato. na soko upatikana wakati wa mvua. Kwa hivyo brokers tungeweza kuondolewa, vijana wapate soko ambayo inaweza kupata ile haki ya bei ya miche.
Now, health care services have been halted in Siaya and KBC counties after the nurses donned their tools, citing lack of goodwill by the respective county governments after they allegedly failed to implement their collective bargaining agreement. Kenya National Union of Nurses Siaya Branch Chairperson Dennis Omolo and KBC Branch Secretary General Moses Rianga also cited delayed promotions, chronic understaffing, and the employer's failure to remit statutory deductions on time.
The employer feels that the issues that we need to be addressed can only be addressed through the Council of Governors and the SRC. Now, being that the county cannot address our issues, and we also had given a time period of 30 days to give room for the negotiation, it elapsed. And from today, we decided to go on strike. This is just a launch for the strike, and we expect numerous engagements come next week until the COG and the SRC, through our employer, that is Siaya County, come into agreement to address our issues.
The conciliator aliwaandikia mara ya kwanza wakuja, ya pili, ya tatu hawakukuja. Sasa tunataka kuambia ya kwamba sisi tuko nyumbani na wao wakiwa wamekataa kukuja, wao ndio wamegoma. Na ni aibu sana wakati wanaandikiwa wakuje hawakuji mpaka nurses wanaamua kwenda nyumbani. Kwa hivyo it is their failure to come on the table to negotiate. The items we have discussed here ni zile zenye tumekuwa tukiongea tangu 2017. Na kuambia wananchi ya kwamba hakuna matibabu katika hospitali za serikali. Sio sisi tumekataa, bali ni serikali imekataa. Tusifanye nini? Tusisungumuze, tusaidiane ndio wananchi wasiteseke.
Now, residents of Tana River County have been forced to seek healthcare services in neighboring counties following what is alleged to be the crippling of the health sector by the county government. Speaking in Wema Village, Giverson constituency, Tana River Senator Danson Mongetana urged Tana River Governor Dado Godana to take urgent action to fix the state of the county's health sector to save lives. Mongetana further called on the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission EACC to intervene and conduct a thorough investigation into the challenges facing the county's health sector.
Wantwe huwa Tana River wakiwa Tana River uko ndani Malindi wanaambiwa kwani nyinyi hampewi pesa yenu? Si wanapewa mgao wao wa pesa? Mbona mnakuja Malindi kutafuta referral? Na hapa referral ya Hola ni kubwa, ni hospitali kubwa kushinda Malindi. Lakini sasa sisi tunachukua wagonjwa wetu ambao badala waende referral ya Hola wanapelekwa Malindi.
More than 500 hospitality service providers in Homa Bay County have undergone intensive training in readiness for the upcoming Devolution conference. The program, organized by the Tourism Fund in collaboration with Mawego National Polytechnic and the Homa Bay County government, sought to equip hoteliers with the skills needed to deliver exceptional service during the high-profile event set to draw delegates and visitors from across the country. Tourism Fund trustee Patrick Mudengi Ngere said the sessions covered customer service, food preparation standards, hygiene and general hospitality management to ensure the county projects a positive image to its guests.
You have acquired, we will be able to apply those skills in the next coming week.
The reason why you are here today is that you become a job creator. You don't ask what the government can do for you, but you ask yourself what you can do for yourself and do for this country to make a difference.
It's time for sports. Let's get sporty for a moment. The Kenya Taekwondo Federation has unveiled the national team ahead of the forthcoming Cadets and Junior Championship in Abidjan, Nigeria, slated for 16th to 18th of this month. The selection was conducted at Kenyatta University with the exponents picked beaming with confidence ahead of the international assignments. Zidane Dalinas took first place in the junior boys 63 kgs category, while his clubmates Kevin Ngala, Duncan Suma and Clarice Pendo also secured top finishes. In the junior boys 59 kilograms division, Festus Tuti of Kawangware emerged victorious, while Mohamed Karamage from Miritini took gold in the junior 68 kilograms class. In the girls' 59 kilogram category, Wendy Trina finished first, while Eldoret's Mary Wanjiko secured gold in the junior girls' 55 kilograms. The selected athletes are expected to head into camp in readiness for the championships. And a record 62 clubs from across the African continent will feature in this season's preliminary and second preliminary rounds of the CAF Champions League campaign following the draw held in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Record title winners in women team were crowned regional champions of the Football Kenya Federation FKF Nairobi West after beating NYS 2-0 in the playoffs, a final match that was played at the NCC grounds in Nairobi. Meanwhile, Macmillan Queens were crowned Nairobi County champions after showcasing a splendid performance, thrashing Nairobi United Inspectorate by 3-1. In the men's match, Big Hawks carried the day and clinched the Nairobi County title after claiming a 3-1 win over Kings FA. Meanwhile, FKF has been urged to enhance security during the matches. After the match, pitting escalators and RVSA was disrupted by fans as the teams settled for a barren draw, forcing the match into penalties. FKF Nairobi West branch will make a further announcement in regards to the match.
Zone A and B, lakini washindi wote hawa nani anakuwa na kati ya uwanja kataka beki.
Zone yetu imekuwa poa sana sababu wasichana wameweza kushinda game zao zote na tumeweza kuwa position moja kutoka kwa county level.
We had a fantastic season. Tume top table from day one mpaka tumemaliza vizuri.
We've been able to also get a few partners, as you can see, who are ready and willing to work with us, and we also hope that moving forward we'll get more partners coming on board so that it can also help in sustainability.
Now that's all for now. Many thanks for watching. My name is Giverson. Maina. Our sign language interpreter is Byron Abuli. But before I go, just remember Chan Iko KBC and KBC Channel 1 will be bringing you live coverage from Kasarani, a game between Kenya and Morocco. And of course, I would know many of you are camping at Kasarani just to make sure you give our country's Harambee Stars much needed support. But if you don't go there, KBC Channel 1 will bring you that live coverage. See you and bye-bye.
technology. My skills, my future.
Morocco are the favorite for, at least for now, are the favorites. Kwa hiyo zote nimejaribu kuangalia game zote, inachezwa TZ, inachezwa Eugene, nimeona game zote. So far Morocco ndo the best. Yes. So that's why lazima tuamenye. Tukua finya tu, hai tumechukua bro.
Sisi tunakufuata na team Kenya. Akina Udhis pale wanapiga shughuli yao safi.
Talent wise, by the everything is okay. Even preparation, kila kitu iko sawa. Hata maandalizi, by the way, nasema congratulations to Kenya. Wameng'ang'ana sana na wamefanya hiyo kitu imekuwa poa.
Algeria, Morocco, and of course Harambee Stars. These are the top 3. Yeah.
Introducing Duracoat Aquatec Credential, Kenya's first tintable waterproofing paint.
Hesabu kwa ajili ya kusherekea fasili na asili ya soka barani Afrika, ligi za ndani na magwiji wasiotambulika.
Mangeni Alvin anaichanja ndani uzuri, David!
Michuano ya CAF ya mataifa ya Afrika 2024 ni njia ya kuzindua kupanua mtandao wa wachezaji ulimwenguni. Timu itakayoshinda itazawadiwa dola za Marekani milioni 3.5 pamoja na kujivunia kulinyanyua kombe hilo. Pata manufaa zaidi kutoka kwa CHAN 2024 mubashara na kipute cha kipekee kwenye runinga ya KBC Channel 1, mwenzio wa dhati michezoni.
The stadium has been filling up nicely. It's a sold-out affair in Kasarani. And listed around the venue, you'll see the name Pamoja, the tournament slogan, the Swahili word meaning together, and it signifies unity, collaboration, and working in harmony. Very much the theme of the first major CAF tournament that enjoys 3 hosts. This is the Total Energies African Nations Championship of 2024, co-hosted by Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda. South Africa's Jelly Chavani plucks the match ball, the Poku ball that was used at the last African Cup of Nations.
Kenya's Harambee Stars rose to the occasion in their debut 2024 African Nations Championship with a historic 1-0 defeat of 2 times champions at the Democratic Republic of Congo at Kasarani, to the pride of the nation, led by President William Ruto, who had rallied all Kenyans to support the team with all their heart, mind and soul.